Rims out on the second. So the lead is 6. Taurasi will use as much clock as she can and then probably take the shot herself. Guarded by Lawson. Loose ball. Very physical here in the second half by both ball clubs. That is a tight weave they're running out there. And a reach in and a foul is going to be on Robinson as she went for the steal. That's her second with 1:15 to go.
Well, Tennessee's got to hope, obviously, if the free throws are missed. Maria Conlon is pretty solid at the line.
77% on the year, and they are in the double bonus.
But Tennessee, coming down on the offensive end, doesn't have to shoot quick three-pointers. But they've got to score quickly, I believe.
Right now, they are only down by 2 possessions as Conlon misses the first of 2. Zolman will come in. And Robinson is back in for Tennessee. They are both excellent long-range shooters.
And think what would happen if Tennessee was knocking their threes down.
Oh, Conlon hits the second, so it's a 7-point lead. Lawson, let's see if somebody can get a screen to get off a 3.
Well, they're standing, they're trying to get open by themselves. Nobody's making any cuts. Oh!
Are you kidding? Brittany Jackson with a prayer that was answered. She leaned into it, and look at the face of Gino Auriemma. He wants to see if that was a 2 instead of a 3. Initially, she was behind the line. Did she cross it before she let it go? That will be the question.
Well, she said she did those kind of shots in high school all the time.
Well, she never hit a bigger one.
She was behind.
It's not where you land, it's where you take off. And it looked like she took off behind the line and didn't hit the floor again.
Well, Brittany Jackson's a player that had a high of 50 points in high school. She most certainly took off behind the line.
What a shot. Holy cow, what a shot. What a time to make a circus shot. And now we have had some kind of electrical failure in the building, and the scoreboards, the clocks, the shot clocks, everything else off.
And if the officials conclude that it is a three-pointer, Gino Auriemma will lose that timeout.
And they certainly are not going to be able to conclude anything else. She left the floor well behind the three-point line and didn't touch it again until after it was gone. That is a remarkable situation with 101 to go in a national championship game. She knew how desperate they were to get off a shot. She made it anyway.
Well, Brittany Jackson, one of the great scorers, really, out of high school and on this Tennessee team. A lot of people know her as a three-point shooter. She knocked that one down, but it looked like it was going to be a drive to the basket.
Now, you can't tell me she made those all the time in high school. Nobody makes those all the time.
Hey, when you get 50 in a game, you made a lot of them.
And that cuts it to a 4-point game, assuming they go ahead and credit the three-pointer, which I don't see how they cannot do that. So both coaches right now getting a long time to talk to their ball clubs and map strategy for the last one-on-one. If you're Tennessee, do you come out and foul? Do you go for the steal early and then commit a foul with a minute one?
No, I think there's too much time left. And I also think Tennessee has been playing aggressive defense. Connecticut has struggled in handling the ball in the last couple possessions. But if they don't get a quick steal, if they don't get a quick turnover, then yes, you're going to have to foul. Connecticut missed Maria Conlon at the free throw line.
Well, no question that Brittany Jackson launched it from behind the line. And coming off the bench tonight, she has 13 points, 8 of them in the second half. She's already number 10 all time in Tennessee women's history in made three-point shots, and she's a sophomore. The officials continue to look at this. It looked like she was going to step through with her left foot, but she never did.
That's right. Never stepped down, and that right foot stayed as a pivot foot.
I think they've looked at this about 10 times, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing. I don't know why it would take more than once. And now they're going to call both coaches together. And they may also be talking. Oh, I think I know what they were doing. They were also checking. Good officiating here. They were also checking when the shot clock and the game clock went off, when the power went off. They checked that last basket. Here's the reset. We're in the double bonus for both clubs. Each have 2 timeouts left. The possession arrow favors UCONN. Strother gives it to Taurasi. Remember, there is no 10-second count in women's basketball. You can stay back there the entire 30 if you want to.
But there is a backcourt.
Once you get it across, you have to observe that. The shot clock is at 12. Game clock at 43. I want to get the ball to Taurasi. Cuts around the screen. 15-footer. Taurasi is short. Got her own rebound. Fresh 30 seconds. Now Tennessee's got a foul.
They can't catch him.
And they get Conlon. 29.1 to go in the ball game.
What happened, Tasha Butts was looking for a switch off Taurasi, and when she came off, when she was guarding Taurasi and Maria Conlon, she came up off the high guard, and Taurasi was wide open. Taurasi missed a shot, but Taurasi was wide open to get the rebound off the long board.
Maria Conlon, who just made 1 of 2, hits the first of 2 here. And we're having all sorts of scoreboard problems. They just put up the score of Tennessee 66 and UConn 5. Now they have changed it to 71-66. So it is still a 2-possession game, no matter what Conlon does with the second one. And Tennessee is going to have to come down and get a bucket, go for the steal if they don't get that foul again. Here are the most points ever scored in the NCAA tournament. Cheryl Swoops, Shamiqua Holzclaw. Taurasi has moved up to 3rd all-time. 2 more points. She passes Holzclaw and closing in on Swoops. And you might imagine that she'll get back to play in the tournament next year.
Got a good chance of going over those 20 points again. If they miss, Tennessee's got to come down. First of all, they got to get the rebound. And we've seen Connecticut, they're capable of getting a rebound.
Conlon misses the second. She has 11 points, 2 out of 4 from the line. Lawson with Taurasi waiting for her, misses the 3. Offensive rebound and the follow by Gwen Jackson and a quick timeout by Tennessee. 21 seconds left to go in the game. It is a 3-point margin. UConn have followed Diana Taurasi tonight. She's been brilliant, and so have they.
Diana Taurasi has worked hard in this game. She's gotten banged up, but she's seen in some light. She's knocked down big-time threes. She can go to the basket and finish shots when she's fouled. She knows how to post up, shoots with the left hand, fade into the baseline. She does it all, has had a couple blocked shots and some fabulous assists.
That left-handed switch was the best one tonight. That gave her the angle. She is never seemingly out of control. She always knows what she can do, and she always seems to be able to do it. Tennessee has used its last timeout with 21 seconds to go. So you try to foul a bad free throw shooter, but UConn isn't going to give it to a bad free throw shooter.
Well, Conlon 2 of 4, and I know that Gino Auriemma, you can't dictate whether the player's going to make the shot or not, but he was upset about how the team allowed Tennessee to bring the ball up so quickly and get the shot off. So you foul right away, you foul.
And you're probably not going to be able to foul Taurasi because she passes the ball in.
And she's the best passer.
Exactly, but you lose the opportunity for her to shoot free throws. So Strother is fouled.
Who's an 81% free throw shooter.
Not bad. And Strother has had a wonderful game. She plays just about the same number of minutes as Diana Taurasi does, which is remarkable for a freshman.
And this really, Mike, is a game that Diana Taurasi probably could not have carried herself. She needed help, and Ann Strother really stepped up.
Big situation for the freshman here. First trip to the free throw line. 80.6% on the year. Hits the first, she'll get another. That makes it a 2-possession game. Tennessee offensive and defensive substitutions. They get the long-range bombers back in there, especially the remarkable Brittany Jackson, who apparently can score from any angle. Strother hits them both. 5-point lead. 17 for Strother. Ashley Battle will come in defensively for Connecticut.
And I like this because it's going to make it difficult for the Lady Vols to get up the floor. They'd like to get it in Lawson's hands. Oh!
Throw it away. Battle with the interception. She gets it out to Taurasi. That may have done it. Battle didn't even look at the basket. Smart play back out to Taurasi. UConn, brilliant ball movement. They did it. The Connecticut Huskies. What a remarkable year after going 39-0. They go 37-1 and win back-to-back national championships. And Annie, have you ever seen anyone more complete than Taurasi?
Not right now. Not right now. The kind of shots that she makes, what she wants to do as far as not only controlling the ball, but she controls the defense. She gets her teammates involved. She makes them feel like they are a part of what's going on. They're just as important. And I just love her leadership. I love her swagger.
Pat Summitt denied a 7th national title tonight. Instead, Gino Auriemma, who won his 500th career game last night, gets number 501 tonight. Back-to-back national championships and the 4th overall of his brilliant career.